Get it? The Bert Show.
I got to say, this was one of the dumber texting tutors we've ever done.
This is dumb.
It's pretty dumb. When you call dibs on a guy, period, we could stop there.
No, I see no qualms with calling dibs.
Can't
I
call
don't.
dibs on a guy.
Yes, you can.
It's universal law. Apparently you can. But since you can, you certainly can't call dibs on a guy if you currently have a boyfriend.
There's the rub.
Right. And that was the texting tutor on Friday, right?
Yeah, so a Bert Show listener reached out to us. A guy asked her out. John, to be specific. And she has a crush on John. She likes John. However, her friend had called dibs on John. But her friend is in a committed relationship. She's had a boyfriend for like a significant amount of time. So she wanted to say yes to John and go out with John. She actually did say yes and was going to go out with John. But she wanted to be polite and give her friend the heads up, who called the dibs, that she was going to go out with him.
How insulting is it if you're the boyfriend thinking that, look, I'm in a great, healthy relationship, but my girl's already got a thought like, if we break up, she's already got a guy in her sights.
She's got a backup plan, for sure. So we reached out, and what we decided to do was play dumb, and that, this is supposed to be a best friend. She used the BF word. This is supposed to be a best friend, so we're letting her know, hey, oh my gosh, OMG, John asked me out. I'm so excited. And then when she brought up the fact that she called dibs, we could respond with, oh, you were serious about that? Like, you have a boyfriend. I didn't think you were serious about that. But man, the friend doubled down, like called her a bad friend for going out with John. And there was significant back and forth, like there typically is in texting tutor. And her friend did not think she was in the wrong for calling dibs. She was 100% adamant that the Bert Show listener was a horrible friend because she's going out with the guy she wants to use as her backup plan.
Is this that out of the possibility of like what happens with people though? I'm really, really curious. Like, if you currently have a boyfriend or a husband, or vice versa, you could do husband, wife, whatever, but you already have your sights set on somebody if you guys don't work out. Is that common? I'll put you on the voice.
So.
I'll put you on the voices, guys. Or 1-855-BERT show.
I mean, maybe if you already got one foot out the door, you're kind of there, but you know it's not really going to last. I can see that. But if you're in what should be a healthy relationship, I don't see how that could be a thing.
Now, I did know women that were married and would have like fantasies like, if we ever break up, if he ever divorces me, I already know what part of town I'm moving into. I already know the apartment complex I'm moving into. They had already like sort of played it out in their heads.
I've never heard
as
that.
Their backup plan.
That's crazy.
1-855-BERT show. So this is what happened over the weekend. Hey, Bert Show. I absolutely went out with John, and I had a great time with him.
As you should.
Yep. In fact, I think we're going out again on Wednesday. As far as my friend being okay with it, ... no. She and I have not spoken since you all helped me text her. So I was never able to convince her that she is crazy and I was doing nothing wrong. On one hand, I'm blown away by the audacity to quote unquote claim someone when you already have a boyfriend. On the other hand, the more I think about it, the less shocked I am. She always seems to do things like this. It's her world, and we're all just living in it.
Yeah, we kept using the word selfish for the friend.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to a few mutual friends of ours that had heard about the situation. After we texted her, she contacted all our mutual friends to gossip about how awful I was for going out with a guy that I knew she liked.
Oh.
I guess a few of the girls tried to explain how ridiculous she was being. She said she was planning to go after him when she breaks up with her boyfriend.
Not if, when she breaks up.
So I guess her plan B was about to become plan A. I guess John was not her backup, but just next in line. I'm not sure that changes anything. Even if she breaks up with her boyfriend tomorrow, that doesn't mean that John is hers. So I'm just going to continue doing what I planned to do all along and just see where this thing goes with John. The one thing I am nervous about is her becoming competitive if she actually does break up with her boyfriend. God, this is so 7th grade. I can see her coming after John even if I'm dating him. Hopefully, John won't be interested. Unfortunately, I've never known a guy not to be interested in her. Fingers crossed.
It's infuriating. I want her boyfriend to know, but I'm I am of the mindset of minding your business in most situations. However, in this instance, I really want her boyfriend to know that she has a backup plan and is intent on using it.
I would want her to do that. I don't think I would be able to do that if I'm in this situation. But the fact that now she's going and trying to find validation from the mutual friends, all of this toxicness coming out of her, I wouldn't be mad if she told her boyfriend about this.
Why stop it with just one backup plan? Why can't you have like a depth list?
Go down the whole alphabet.
Right, go down them all.
Yeah.
It could be 4 deep. Hey, Ty, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Okay, thank you. What's up?
So, I'll say I pulled the Christian route, and my current girlfriend is now been together for 13 years, but my last relationship was 7.5 years. But within the 6th year, I saw some stuff that I didn't like about her. So I started hanging out with my best friend since high school, and I started catching feelings for her. So about the 7.5 years, on April Fool's Day, I end up breaking up with her and end up getting with my best friend. Now we've been together 13 years now.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, so she wasn't necessarily your backup plan.
Oh, I actually had eyes on her since high school. I was with my other girlfriend.
And you were thinking this whole time that if she's ever single, I'm ever single, I am going for it.
Oh, yeah. There was not a doubt. Like, we had the same interests and everything, but I was like, I'm just going to play the big brother route. And it worked out. I got out the friend zone.
Did it just happen to be on April Fool's Day, or was that strategic?
Oh, no. It wasn't strategic. It just happened to be on April Fool's. We got into an argument like the day before, then it got to midnight, and about 2 in the morning, I said, you know what? We just can't do it anymore. And soon we broke up. I put on Facebook, this is not an April Fool's joke. We broke up.
Just to let you know what I'm about to do is not a joke. Okay.
There are so many backup plans.
Yeah, here's Casey. She wants to be on The Voice Disguiser. Hey, Casey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so you had a backup plan or you were the backup plan?
I actually married my best friend's backup plan.
So it's like this situation, like a friend of yours had a backup plan, but you scooped in and snagged it.
Yes. She was not honest about him being her backup plan, though. She fully lied about it. I think that was purely because I knew who her boyfriend was, who was actually overseas at the time, by the way. So I did not know that she was into him like she was until he told me. But then it was too late.
This is not uncommon. I mean, the phone lines are lit up with people that, yeah, I was the backup plan. I had a backup plan. I ended up with my backup plan. It is not uncommon.
Well, how about that?
Right.
It's the Bert Show.
Get it? The Bert Show.